Hi, coming to you live from OpenStack Day Israel and the OpenStack and Beyond podcast. I'm here with the famous Jesse Proudman of Bluebox, now IBM, who I saw at OpenStack Tokyo and was like, I need to get at the OpenStack Day Israel event, and he did not disappoint. How's it been so far?
It's a great event. I'm really surprised with the turnout. It's an amazing crowd, great talks, excited to be here.
Yours was one of the better talks, I have to admit, always humorous. It's been really exciting to see the growth of the community locally, but how do you see it fitting into the global puzzle? I mean, I think that there's definitely been tremendous growth around OpenStack. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think this series of OpenStack days in Europe and then continuing around the world is a great testament to the community that's developing. We got the 6-month summits; those are getting packed out every time, sold out, and then the days now with huge turnouts like this, the interest is definitely there.
So obviously, IBM purchasing Bluebox and becoming merging into their stack and all of that. That's a huge testament to the growth of OpenStack and how much IBM is betting on OpenStack. What are your thoughts around that?
Yeah, so in fact, we're a year in today. The acquisition was a year ago, so it's an exciting
Mazel tov.
Yeah, thank you. So the IBM story is one that we're really excited about. It's this notion of choice with consistency and really delivery of as a service. So Bluebox local, Bluemix local, Bluebox dedicated, Bluemix dedicated. All of these enable the customer to have PaaS or IaaS capabilities without having to worry about the operational burden of that software. And so it's really exciting to be foundational to that strategy.
Awesome. And so what's your vision and hope for kind of Bluebox and OpenStack moving forward? What are the things that you think you would like to see developing around OpenStack?
Yeah, so for us at IBM, this notion of hybrid cloud is really important. And so we see all of our customers have existing investments in infrastructure that's not going away tomorrow, and existing applications that aren't going away. And to be able to have cloud capabilities adjacent and integrated with those existing investments is really key for those customers. So for us, it's now being out in the field, working with these accounts and getting the technology in the hands of users.
Awesome. What are some of the highlights you found from the event? What are some of the things, your key takeaways?
Oh, that's an interesting question. A lot of conversation around Neutron, and it's exciting to see for a technology that has been so unpopular for so long, as much interest and activity in improving it. It's rewarding to see folks actually fixing things versus just complaining about it.
Yeah, Flavio Percoco from Red Hat had the same sentiment that he's excited that it's becoming boring because now they're starting to fix things and kind of get down to the weeds as opposed to being concerned about whether OpenStack is even viable. So yeah, it's a huge sentiment. This is a real developer event, I find, and kind of bottom up. How do you think it compares to other events you've been to?
Yeah. It's an interesting mix of both end users and developers here. I think to me, feels like it mimics the summits to some extent. So you've got, and I think the tracks are well organized to support that audience. So you've got folks that are actively using or thinking about using the OpenStack environments, and you've got folks who are actively contributing to OpenStack itself. It's a great mix of people.
Awesome. Thanks for making the trip. You're invited to come back as always. Like Monty, come back every year. Thanks, Jesse.
Thanks for having me.